have too, but I'm just saying.
I haven't been. I have not been busy. Work and then fucking around, not doing really much of anything. Really close.
What's up, world? It's your boy Dez. We back up in this thing today with the podcast. Want to talk about it? So we talking about the future of the MCU, what our theories are in response to our boy Chris Spears out there. What was it, Laguna, California, whatever, like that?
I don't know where the fuck that nigga. I thought he was still in Virginia. Shit.
Well, he out there. He out there in Cali, man. He out there in Cali at them high ass gas prices. So this is a response. So we are
everything, bro. High ass life. What the fuck,
I've been out to
bro?
Cali one time, and that shit was expensive.
By the way, In and Out, trash.
Yeah. Hold on. So we are gonna respond to comments and requests. Well, I'm going to respond to comments and requests on the podcast.
All day.
I don't know. It's Canadian now, bro.
So again, it's your boy Dez.
Canadian.
You can find me on YouTube. I got the podcast going. I'm on Spotify and Google Podcasts as well as Anchor FM. We got your boy Zevious Black Manta. Give me our tags real quick. Introduce
Zevious versus Black Manta on IG. Zevious 86 on everything else. Check out the Retro Gaming Dojo on Facebook.
Damn.
And on YouTube. Big Mike, what you got, bro?
See?
Plug your shit.
Saying, I wasn't even ready again.
Plug your shit.
I wasn't ready again, man.
Look up the pull up den on Google.
All that
Check out Happy Hungry Munchies on
everything.
Instagram. Everything. And also look American Heroes of Games, right?
Damn, I forgot, man. I gotta stop smoking.
I think it's American Heroes.
No, sorry, Heroes, Horror, Games, and Gadgets.
Yeah, that is. Heroes, Horror, Games, and Gadgets on IG and everything else.
Teddy Grams 254, you know what I'm talking about?
I just hit him up on Messenger.
Yeah, I be out there.
I mean, y'all don't do that, though.
But I told the podcast last time I'll be ready this time, but I lied.
Yeah, he did. He lied. He outright lied.
Even though it took Dad like 4 hours to get over here, I could have been had it ready.
Hey, you know, people had work, you know, people had stuff to do. But yeah, if I took 4 hours to get over here, he should have been ready. So that's that.
When nobody expected you.
But maybe we should get to the topic, though.
Well, I mean, we always get to the topic eventually in a roundabout way. Sometimes we circle around back to get that thing. You know, sometimes you got to spin the block.
Nah, man.
So today the topic.
Listen to drill music, Desmond.
So today, but you knew where it came from. So today, this topic gonna get a little smoke. I like this topic. God dang, the future of the MCU. So let's kind of map out what they've mapped out so far. First, just knock that out the way. So next is what? Guardians.
Let's see, we got Guardians coming up, but if we just map out what we got right now.
We got Guardians, Marvels in November.
Very concentrated effort by Kevin Feige currently to focus on, once again, like with Guardians, more underutilized or non-popular characters. I mean, it's really been an MCU theme in general, but really focusing on that in this phase 4. I
mean, Iron Man. Nobody. That's how they pop.
A lot of people like to have revisionist history, like, oh, Iron Man's always been. Well, Iron Man's a well-known character because he's old.
Simply only because of that. But as
when
far
that
as
movie came out,
as far as popularity,
as
far as popularity, he was essentially obscured to people who didn't watch Fox and if you didn't watch Fox growing up.
I always tell people this, man, when I talk about Marvel comic characters. If you're a hero in Marvel and you share a bunch of villains with a bunch of other fucking comics,
guy would have his phone on. Oh, look! In the middle of a point he's trying to make, he gets a phone call and leaves.
Well, shit happens.
But I do feel where he's coming from. You know, a lot of the characters that they've put out purposefully have been to bring light to the more obscure characters that they haven't had on TV or in animated films, or
now they are
major films for a while. Yeah, but originally it was what X-Men, and even then it was the main X-Men. You knew Cyclops, Wolverine, Jean Grey. They were in almost like every episode. Professor X.
Ben had an Iron Man movie. Ben had a Thor movie.
We're not talking about the '60s. I mean that counted, but even then it was like, I mean, there was an Incredible Hulk TV show that ran for what two seasons?
I think might have been longer.
Yeah, 2 or 3 seasons. Lou Ferrigno.
And it's been syndicated for years. Yeah, man, that's.
So, but again, Hulk. Even today, you name the Hulk. There's 3-year-olds that can tell you who the Hulk is.
Yeah.
Hulk's one of those characters that's just
synonymous,
ingrained in the definition of the MCU or Marvel in general.
Yeah. Him, the X-Men,
Spider-Man.
Those are your go-tos. because of the MCU nowadays, you know, if you say Iron Man,
Black Panther was always an obscure character too.
Yeah,
That's really, when you think about it.
Never was really like terribly popular.
And the MCU has expanded his power set. Slightly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a lot. I wouldn't say like they did with like who has an. I'd say they gave Cap a more expanded power set.
Cap?
Yeah.
He definitely is a lot stronger than he is portrayed in comics traditionally.
Right.
Like fucking moving cars and all that other shit, that generally hasn't been a thing.
He can run as fast as maybe 30 miles per hour, but is keeping up with a high-speed chase like we seen in Civil War, nah, that's not happening.
I love that whole scene because I got to see my boy Black Panther show this nigga was really good.
But they even nerfed that nigga.
But
they nerfed T'Challa. They didn't nerf Black Panther.
Yeah, they did.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't nerf.
I still gotta see that second movie and shit.
They didn't even put him in part 2.
That's fraudulent, bro. That's fraudulent to the bitch, man. R.I.P. to
That is fraud.
bro.
Guess what? T'Challa might not have been in part 2, but Black Panther was.
No, they did have T'Challa in part 2 as Junior.
Yeah, Junior.
I'm upset they just didn't recast.
Yeah, they should have recast.
Like I get, respect the man's memory and shit, but I'm like, bro, this a character, fam. You can recast it.
Yeah.
You recasted War Machine.
And the character is such as Black Panther, like.
But War Machine wasn't War Machine yet. He was Rhodey still.
Nigga, they're the same person.
Same
bro.
nigga.
I feel like they should have just wrote T'Challa out.
Nah.
Doing diplomatic stuff. I still feel like he should have went away to do diplomacy. He's still alive. Think about it. His baby mom was still alive. Granted, she was in the movie, but she didn't pop up in the movie till halfway through the movie.
That's a good way.
Nah, they could have recasted him and like tied in it being like T'Challa from a different multiverse.
That's coming.
Happen.
I feel like that's
that
coming. But that's part of the whole theory again with the MCU stuff.
But back to the direction. Yeah, there's just this heavy focus on more minor characters. Not only that, but there's a heavy focus on the more mystical side of things. So you're going to have a lot of supernatural stuff. You got Moon Knight. You got Blade, who deals with vampires and various other dark creatures and stuff. You had the Man Thing, yep. You had the movie Werewolf by Night. I believe Man Thing is in that.
Yeah. That shit was dope.
I haven't seen it yet. I still
gotta watch it. It's a special on Disney Plus. I mean, you got Black Knight.
Yeah.
The Eternals kind of dealt with that, even though all this stuff is technological and shit.
I think they're going to delve. They're going to be on the cosmic side.
To introduce the
broader scope. The broader cosmic side. That's what I'm saying. They're going to be more on the they're going to be on the cosmic side. There's no doubt about that.
It was not feel like an Eternals movie.
It's alright. It's alright. I didn't say it was great.
The last 15 minutes is alright.
I thought the movie was alright.
In most movies.
I looked at that movie.
It was too many. This is my criticism of the Eternals. There were too many characters with too many backstories and too many abilities to kind of for the newcomer to keep track of. Like even me, and I'm kind of versed in Marvel. I'm like, why did they cobble all these characters together at once? Granted, yes, they are the Eternals, but it's still a lot to take in at once. Then it's not simply the fact that you cobbled all these characters together. You tried to flesh every one of them out in this short time span.
Oh, yes, they did.
And expected us to have a connection with any of them. I personally don't care about any of them going forward in the story. I don't know about y'all.
I forgot what happened in that movie.
But yeah, I haven't built a connection with any character, regardless of the power set.
The only thing I even care about as far as them going is, one, we're going to see the High Evolutionary, and two, I want to see the stuff with Star Fox or Star something, Thanos' brother.
Yeah,
I want to see that shit. That's the only reason I even
Arrows.
No. Thank you. Arrows. Yes.
I was to say because yeah. Well, he is Star Fox. Arrows is Star Fox. Yeah, you're right.
So that's the only
who
reason
they slightly introduced in Eternals.
Yeah, at the end, after credits. But that's the only reason I'm really, particularly them two, especially the High Evolutionary, because that's gonna get crazy. That's when you deal with all the Celestials and all that other shit, and that's gonna get wild.
But what if they kill him in this one, which seems to be the roadmap for minor villains in the MCU?
Who? High Evolutionary?
Yeah.
He's not no damn minor villain. What the fuck?
Who?
The High Evolutionary?
Oh, no, not at all.
I mean,
what?
Killmonger's not a minor villain either.
Stop. Stop it.
I mean,
Yes,
he's not a cosmic level villain.
Oh my god, I love Black Panther to death.
But see, that's a part of my street. But that's a part of my theory.
Fucking white
him and what if
he was fired.
But that's a part of my theory, though. There's going to be multiple fronts that the new Avengers are going to. Well, not even the Avengers. There's going to be multiple fronts for the protagonists to be on, the heroes.
You speaking of Killmonger, that nigga's so minor. They had to completely change this dude's backstory, his motivations. This guy was some pimp from fucking New York in the original shit. And they're like, bro, we can't roll with that. We need to go. He can't even be that character. We're just gonna slap the name on this very righteous, sympathetic character.
Well, but that brings us back to the fact that Black Panther was always a minor character.
Yeah, of course.
So I mean, you expect his main antagonist.
They had his main antagonist in the movie and they killed him.
That's my point.
I'm not talking about Killmonger.
Red Skull.
I'm not talking about Killmonger.
Well, they didn't kill quote Red Skull.
Bro, they hoed out Claw, bro.
Yeah,
that is Black Panther's big villain.
Yeah, they did.
They hoed that nigga up.
But it wasn't even Black Panther.
But they hold
Ultron did that.
No, Killmonger killed him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
They
You're
hold that nigga the fuck out, bro.
You're right. But he told T'Challa, I did what you didn't want to do. You let him go. Which T'Challa did admit, let him go. Maybe I made some mistakes.
He fucked up.
But I did it for my country.
He did.
Did it for my people.
But just I personally like the direction where things are going, but I don't know if people are going to appreciate it as much because one, there is MCU fatigue, which is understandable. But I kind of feel when I hear people complain about it, I'm like, bro, you don't have to see those movies. You literally can go see something the fuck else.
Which is like I've talked to Mike before about.
It's like when I talk about music, I'm like, I don't listen to that shit. I'm not gonna keep complaining about it because I don't like it. So I'm just not gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to shit I like.
But it's like I've talked to Mike about it. That's why I really strongly believe what's coming is a split. Think about it. Street level characters, you can make TV series out of it.
Hell yeah.
Then you still have still have room to bring them into the bigger picture with the cosmic and quantum realm characters, and even with the height of like supernatural and spiritual stuff right now, gospel, whatever. You have the perfect lane for like the Midnight Suns and whatnot to come through with their TV series. That's what I'm saying.
You already got Moon Knight with a show.
Young Avengers.
Got Blade with the movie
coming.
Black Knight's gonna be in that. Black Knight's rumored to get his own fucking film. Although they might cancel that and just have him just stick with Blade for his movie. You already introduced the
Agatha Harkness is coming.
Well, yep, she's about to get her own show.
Mm-hmm.
You already introduced Werewolf by Night, so you have characters like Elsa Bloodstone.
And she's got the dang.
Is in that.
She's got the book, the Book of Cthulhu, the Dark Code.
Oh no, that's been destroyed.
No, from what I read online, she has a copy of the Dark Code.
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know if this is pre-destruction.
She got it from Amazon Prime.
Got it on eBay.
Or maybe she's universe hopping.
Possibly. I mean,
but Wanda's supposed to destroy them in all the universes, so that's I think that's why. I guess that's why we got to watch Agatha.
She at least destroyed the original.
If they could have multiple Infinity Stones, then they could definitely have.
She at least destroyed the original.
Yeah.
I gotta watch Quantum Mania. I gotta see what they do with Kang. I still haven't heard any spoilers or anything about that yet.
Haven't you heard any spoilers about? Where have you been? Well, I search for stuff like that. Me personally,
not looking at any of that kind of stuff.
Because you really can't spoil a movie for me.
I haven't been avoiding them. I just haven't seen anything.
That's crazy.
But like, I gotta check that out.
But that, I guess that goes to prove what you look for, you find, huh?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I'm not sub to a lot of channels that cover that kind of stuff. The few ones that I am, kind of get drowned out by all the other shit on my fucking timeline and shit. So I just don't see any of that. Or I just scroll past something when I see like, oh, Marvel or something.
But shit, I think DC Comics, they should jump up there just because people getting tired of MCU a little because
they still got to do it right.
We'll see what James Gunn do.
They still got to do it right.
James Gunn's gonna do his thing. He made everybody fuck with Guardians of the Galaxy and didn't nobody know who they was before.
I mean, I already fucked with Drax at the very least.
Yeah, well, but like, mainly, like, people didn't know who the Guardians of the Galaxy was before.
I had an idea who Star-Lord was because he showed up in, I think he showed up in X-Men. He showed up in one of them cartoons a while back.
One of the newer things, nothing from like the 90s.
Are you sure?
You're thinking of Corsair from X-Men, which is Scott Summers' father, and Starjammers. That's what you're thinking of. Anything from the 90s, Star-Lord wasn't it. Because he would have been based off an older version of Star-Lord, not the guy we see now.
Yeah, it was when they had the blue suits and shit.
Definitely not the same thing you're thinking.
I might have to Google it, but
But
it's like dino saucers. It took me like 5 years to find dino saucers and remember what it was. I always had to beat in my I always knew I always knew the cadence.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
And exactly.
Wow. You don't know what dino saucers
No.
is?
Let him take the trek that I took. Let him take the journey I took to remember this.
If my boy Anthony was here, though, I bet that nigga know, bro. I remember one day I was chilling with Astro and shit, man. We was just looking up old TV intros. We was looking at Japanese stuff first, and then we put on a bunch of American shows. And I just saw a bunch of names of shit that my boy, he's like in his 40s. So he'd be telling me about these old ass shows. You remember this? Bro, you're like 4 or 5 years older than me, my nigga. Like, no.
You're more conscious at the time, bro.
I didn't watch that shit. Nigga, like, you ever watch GoBots? No, nigga, I watched Transformers because it was still on TV when I was older enough to watch. I remember GoBots, nigga. He be naming shit. I be like, bro, what the fuck is this? He's like, yo, that shit was dope back in the day. I don't know what this is, nigga. It looks fine though.
Stuff ran for a hot 2 seasons, 10 episodes, 2 seasons. That's
You
how
know,
TV
man?
was back in the day.
It'd be crazy shit.
But yeah, what's after the Marvels?
I can't wait for the Marvels for real. I'm waiting for Photon, man. Real talk.
I'm
I
cool.
don't care about Miss Marvel.
I'm waiting for the ending I heard about. I'm waiting for the ending I
want
heard
to see
about.
Photon.
I want to see the ending I heard about. That's all I want to see. But what's after Marvels? What did they say?
Something with the Scrolls, guaranteed. If it doesn't happen before.
Let's see.
Because Photon is going to be working with the Scrolls. Because we saw the end of WandaVision.
Well, don't look at no plot leaks
We got the
then.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 coming up.
My feelings about to be hurt.
We got Captain America.
You know what I want to see?
Oh yeah, Captain America.
You know what I really want to see?
Thunderbolts.
That's going to be dope. I want to see Secret Wars.
Oh yeah,
Nick Fury shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
Secret Invasion.
Is it Secret Invasion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Secret Wars.
Fire.
Secret Wars is gonna be one of the Avengers movies.
Yeah, one of the last ones. And Fantastic Four is supposed to come out before that.
That's gonna be cold
Now
too,
we got
bro.
Kang Dynasty. That's another Avengers movie.
So is Fantastic Four? Are they in the quantum realm, or are they coming from another dimension, or another? Are they a part of another universe?
I think they may come from the variant universe we saw in Doctor Strange 2.
Okay, the variant universe. Hey, Mike, how many variant universes did they give us a peek at in Doctor Strange 2?
The one where we saw Reed Richards in, fool.
The one where they killed him?
Yeah,
Mordo's still alive, fam. He
So
can bring
what?
all them niggas back to life. They never said that they destroyed the Infinity Stones in that universe, bro. They said that they used the Darkhold to kill Thanos. He never got the rest of the stones.
Facts.
Just
This
saying,
boy
bro.
got the. I thought I had some theories.
Just saying, bro.
God, okay.
I seen that shit online. That's not mine, but still.
Was Mordo alive?
Yeah, bro. He got trapped in the room.
So Wanda didn't kill him?
No. That nigga didn't even go out there, bro.
He's like, nah, y'all got it.
So if Mordo, not saying he will do it, but if he does do it and uses the stone to bring back the Illuminati, I think that's what we'll get our Fantastic Four from.
Okay, well, where's Shang-Chi's? What's Shang-Chi's role in this? Because I can't figure that out for the life of me right
Street
now.
level hero, bro. He's gonna be in an Avengers movie. He's not getting another film, bro. Real talk, he's not. And I love Shang-Chi.
Yeah, that movie was lit.
Oh, you don't think it's a part 2 coming?
No, sorry, I do not.
You don't think so? I think we.
I feel like it's gonna be a part 2. I think they're gonna
If we
expand
get
his
a part
character.
2, it's not gonna be a Shang-Chi movie. It's gonna be a bunch of niggas in there.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
mean, that's kind of how it worked out this
It's gonna
time.
be like a Heroes for Hire.
Him and
That's
bunch
what I
of-
think it'll be.
Yeah.
It'll be something like that. So it won't really be like Shang-Chi just focusing on him. It's gonna be other niggas in there.
Yeah.
And that would be a great way to bring in Iron Fist, Luke Cage, if they wanted to. Especially Iron Fist, nigga.
Yeah.
Done right.
Yeah.
And Shang-Chi,
Yeah.
you saw them special effects. We could finally get a proper Iron Fist movie. Yes, great.
I wouldn't say proper, but more bigger budget Iron Fist.
Yes, Alright, first of all, that's kind of trash. Until Luke Cage season 2. Then he was tolerable. He had some swag.
Punisher.
Man, they're bringing that dude back too, the actor.
Yeah,
man,
John Bernthal. Come on, man.
Oh my god.
John.
I know niggas was shitting on dude being in She-Hulk playing Daredevil, but I thought his appearance was great. He still was the same character. The costume was just a different color.
Yeah.
I know people were complaining about that. I'm like, bro.
I mean, he's in the MCU. Like, let's take our steps.
My thing is, people complain about the costume. I'm like, bro, that's an actual Daredevil costume. Yellow and red. That's the thing.
Let's take our steps and just roll with it.
It's a very early Daredevil costume, in fact. Come on, guys. Look, the blood red looks great. I get it. It's amazing. It's amazing. But this is a different Daredevil. This is a different Matt Murdock. So yeah, let's have a different costume.
I mean, from what I can understand, most of She-Hulk was really more about shock value and introductions than anything.
Yeah, man. Like, it's a very world-building show. I know a lot of people don't like world-building shows or movies. I know you got a lot of complaints about that with WandaVision. They're like, when is something going to happen? It's world-building, bro. Wait, be patient.
Yeah, you got no patience, man.
And then when the shit popped off in the last, 2-3 episodes, okay, niggas changed their mind about WandaVision.
Yeah.
It was like, bro, I was about to stop watching the show, and then shit just popped off. Exactly.
He's got his show, or Vision's got his show coming.
Oh yeah, they are making a Vision deal. That's gonna be good too.
Yeah, he's supposed to be assembling a new team to defend the planet.
Oh, then the Young Avengers, then, if anything.
Bro, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think Marvel's actually probably leading the Young Avengers because after the end of Miss Marvel, her and Captain Marvel switch places. Mm-hmm. So that'll probably, when the Marvels happens, that'll lead into Young Avengers.
So would that carry on past Kang? Because Kang takes us to what, 2026 in real life?
Hey, they should.
I don't even know if Kang's gonna be the final big bad.
No, he's not.
I'm starting to get the feeling he's not.
I feel like, honestly,
especially since we're seeing so much of him so early.
I feel like, honestly, it's going to be Doom. I feel like him and Doom are either going to work together or Doom is going to find a way to take Kang's tech. This Kang's tech, anyway.
His ability to control time.
And that would make him a problem for all the other Kangs.
Especially since Kang is supposed to be Franklin Richards and Dr. Doom hates Reed and Franklin is a descendant. So yeah, that could be a whole thing if they do that. Mm-hmm. And that would be great.
And that's what I'm saying. That would be a problem for all the other Kangs.
Yeah, they should put Marvel Girl in that Marvel movie too. You know what I'm talking about? I haven't heard nothing about a Marvel Girl.
New Marvel Girl?
You don't know who Marvel Girl
or
is?
Jean Grey Marvel Girl.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Jean Grey Marvel Girl.
I was like, because I know there's another one after her.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Jean Grey Marvel. Since they're going to introduce the X-Men, that'd be a perfect time to go ahead and slide Jean Grey in the mix.
Well, when are they going to introduce them?
Marvels, huh?
When are they going to introduce them?
Introduce who? The X-Men?
Yeah.
I mean, they should just...
Well, the first thing we're going to get for that is going to be a Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Because that's officially going to be an MCU film.
Yeah, you're right.
So there's going to be dimension hopping nonsense in that film. That's how we're going to get Wolverine.
Yeah.
But I'm saying...
It's not going to be the Fox one, obviously.
Since it's got all the other Marvel ladies.
Well, it's going to be Hugh Jackman, though.
Yes.
So, and I was discussing this at work. So, how many Wolverines do we have rolling around right now? We had Days of Futures Past Wolverine, who keeps dying in a cycle.
Okay, so you have him, and that's the corrected Fox timeline Wolverine.
Right.
When they fix time and shit. Okay?
Then you have X-Men.
Then you have Wolverine from Logan, which is an alternate universe.
So, you're right. That's two of them.
That's true.
So, then you have Wolverine.
And then maybe the Wolverine from the Wolverine Origins movies.
That's what I'm thinking.
Those might be different from the ones from the X-Men movies.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because it feels like it is.
So, if that's the case, which Wolverine would Deadpool be grabbing?
I don't think he's going to grab any of them. I think we're going to have a completely
different Hugh Jackman Logan?
It's going to be brown suit.
And the reason I say that is because Deadpool's going to meet that Wolverine, and it's going to be actually an X-Men team in that universe. That's what I think is going to happen. And that's how we're going to get the X-Men introduced. And since the X-Men aren't fucking, they're known for traveling through space and all this other stuff in their stories, that's how we'll probably get them brought over. I mean, we've already gotten Professor X. Shit. With the damn yellow hover fucking chair. At that. So we've already got a taste of the X-Men.
Yeah.
With him.
The 90s version.
Bro, that shit was awesome. They even had the theme song play when they introduced him.
Yes, sir.
That's my jam.
But
Hold on, real quick. We gotta advertise a little bit. Hey, Mike, what they order over there from the Happy Hungry Munchies?
They ordered a banana pudding and a Reese's peanut butter cup gourmet cheesecake waffle cone.
That's
So?
cheese. I love me some cheesecake. How much that thing running right now?
Let me see how much they order cost. But those 2 cones plus tax is $21.63.
Ooh, y'all hear that, man? Get you some cheesecake with strawberry cheesecake.
Man, we got all types of
Waffle
flavors.
cones.
I said we got about like 10, 15, like 4. Like I still got like 20 more flavors to add to the list.
Man.
But
So-
they can really just check it out at happyhungrymunchies.net. You know what I'm saying? Just check right there.
say that again, happyhungrymunchies.net. If you are in the Killeen, Texas area, Fort Hood, Killeen, Texas area, please check that out. My boy makes some great desserts to tantalize.
Yeah,
Taste buds.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. But
That's a little bit of housekeeping there.
Already.
where were we?
Oh yeah.
MCU, Wolverine, X-Men now.
We're X-Men. I think with all the magic stuff we've seen with Doctor Strange, that you don't need technology or the fucking Infinity Stones to traverse universe and stuff. And where we're getting all these magical characters, we're gonna have some dimension hopping nonsense.
Well, the Stones wouldn't let you travel universes anyway, because I think if that was the case, Thanos would have.
I think the space and time stones will be able to do that.
I think Thanos would have, instead of
He
pulling
didn't know.
what he had to do to pull the whole ship through to get back through time. He had to use Tony's tech, so there's some limits to the space stone, obviously.
Maybe.
So really, man, can't nobody really die, man. We done seen. Oh, y'all ain't never seen y'all ain't seen the Ant-Man movie yet, huh?
What's up?
Oh, you spoil it, didn't you?
I don't get spoiled. I told you, it don't bother me.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
You ain't seen it? All right.
It might bother him, but it don't bother me, man.
I've been capping.
Either way, we see that there's a multiverse,
Right.
and they can really just bring back any character.
Yeah, I mean the only thing narratively is going to be how
Except for
do
Black Panther, apparently.
Like the ending for Spider-Man,
Oh, yeah.
where
That was great.
there was a Spider-Man with no powers, but he was still a Spider-Man in his universe.
Oh, wait, what you talking about? What Spider-Man was that?
You don't remember the ending of the Spider-Man the animated adventures? What was it? The animated series, Spider-Man the animated.
Oh, you're talking about the
original
animated
run.
series. Okay, so in the 90s,
Well, not the original
you're
animated
talking
run.
about the 90s
The
series.
second animated run. Yeah.
So in the 90s series, there is a small story arc where you get a bunch of different dimensions Spider-Man.
I think it was called Secret Wars, honestly.
And Madam Web brings all these Spider-Man to help
Oh,
our Peter fight
Remember
some
that.
bad guy or
The
whatever.
one
Yeah.
the 90s version, right?
Because
Right.
remember they had the one Spider-Man who had the Dr. Octopus tentacles? He had used his tech and stuff.
That's Superior Spider-Man.
No,
No,
this is
he was
way
there
before
too.
that. It was way before that was a thing, but I guess that was kind of that. But yeah, there was a Peter that didn't have powers.
Yeah.
I forgot, what did he do?
You know about the Peter?
He was
Spider-Man
resourceful.
Man out of all spiders?
I think he was like a
They
detective.
told him.
He was supposed to be like a detective, right?
Yeah, so he's just resourceful.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I am happy hearing about on the animated side of things that we're gonna get Spider-Man Noir.
A what?
Spider-Man Noir. I think we're getting a show.
Oh yeah,
On the
yeah.
show?
Yes, that's gonna be
that's
dope.
Is Nick Cage still the voice?
That would be amazing. I hope so. Please, God, yes.
You see who, Nick Cage?
Nick Cage plays Spider-Man
Yeah.
Noir in the Spider-Man movie. I hope he comes on for the show because he was great.
It's up to who, Sony?
Well, Sony's probably gonna be doing the show. I doubt it's gonna be an MCU show. Speaking of Spider-Man shows, though, MCU is gonna have a Spider-Man show. I think it's called Freshman Year. Yeah, Freshman Year. Well, that should be interesting.
Is it going to be with the Spider-Man that's in the MCU?
It's his Spider-Man, and it's basically his freshman year of high school.
Animated?
Yeah, it's gonna be animated, and it's gonna just tell like how he first became Spider-Man and shit. In that whole first year, him doing it before Tony finds him. So we're gonna see the shitty homemade costume again. That's gonna be great.
No, I think speaking of comebacks, I think Tony and Cap are gonna come back.
Well, Captain America is definitely coming back. That's for sure. That's already been built.
They're hinting.
I mean, we already have Captain America. What are you talking about?
He never left.
You talking about Clarence?
Okay, we already have Captain America, sir.
Steve.
Nah, fuck Steve. We got Captain America. You
I
said
feel like
Captain
Steve.
America.
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. I feel like.
Clarence.
Yeah. His real name. Yeah. Funny thing about Clarence, people. Funny thing about Clarence. I don't know if y'all knew this about Clarence.
Private school.
He stays at home with both parents.
They have a real good marriage?
Yeah, he went to Cranbrook.
Damn. Isn't that a private school?
Man, you know him.
Yeah, I know that nigga from around the block, bro.
Man, my guy Rabbit told me about him.
B-Rabbit?
See?
I know that white boy.
On point.
Shit. How you doing these days, man?
But
Oh, shit.
I feel like when Steve Cap went back to take the stones, he might have did some other work.
Yeah.
Same thing I feel like Tony, when he originally tested out the quantum device, he told Cap, hey, I tested this out and already preset everything. We need to go where we need to go,
Did he
and
say
that's
he
it.
tested it?
He said he tested. Tony don't give nobody nothing he don't test. So what did he do? Where did he go?
I mean, I don't think it'll be, the same actors if they bring them back into the fold.
I think it would.
You think they'll bring back Chris Evans
I
and
think
RDJ?
the deal is probably already
Yeah,
struck.
They already doing that. He's coming back for Nomad.
I believe the deal is already struck.
Plus, we ain't seen him in nothing lately, so he need that money.
He don't need it, but you know what I'm saying? Check can't hurt.
Yeah,
He need that money.
Check can't hurt.
That $10 million.
Yeah.
I don't know what they getting paid.
When the Marvel
All I know is
Yeah,
my
but-
boy John Cheadle been checking checks for a while, playing motherfucking roadie. John Cheadle.
He gonna ride this one out. I would too.
This nigga been
dude.
getting the bag for a while. Every time I look at Terrence Howard, I'm like, it could have been you getting that bag, man.
Harris Howard been on some other shit.
I mean, yes,
Man.
yes.
He on another level right
Yes.
now, man. I don't know if y'all seen him lately, man. I need to check your boy Terrence
Dude.
Howard out, man.
Dude is definitely doing his thing.
Guess we got to say that for another show, huh?
Hell yeah. For sure. For sure, man. But, back like we were talking about before, man, I really, really want to see what they do with Blade in this movie, bro. Mahershala Ali is a great fucking actor. He'll be a great lead.
It's not rated R, though.
How does he move though? That's my thing.
That's my thing. Like, how are they going to do fight scenes?
I'm not saying he's not a fighter. I can't say he can't do fight scenes. Anybody he can't do choreography. He can't learn it, whatnot. I'm saying I haven't seen the guy move. Like that's like me.
In anything he's done, because he's been like a very serious actor.
Right, that's like you telling me Samuel Jackson's gonna be Black Panther. Like I'd be like, no. Like I know he can play the role like active when it comes to the physical
Hell yeah.
stuff. I know he can't do the physical stuff. That's not a slight against Samuel L. He's one of my most favorite
He's
actors.
fucking old. He did a great job as Mace Windu. That was like 20 fucking years ago, bro.
Hey, but it's not. You set the bar high for Blade, though.
Yes, he did, bro. Unfortunately. Unfortunately for anyone else
He's
playing.
what saved the MCU, real shit, or Marvel.
In general,
Blade, yeah, in general.
Fucking,
Wesley Snipes did that.
I'm sure Wesley can be outacted.
Yeah,
But it'll be
yeah.
damn hard to recreate all that great choreography
Yeah,
with
man.
someone who I don't know how athletic this dude is.
Like, even going back, giving Blade a rewatch today, like, it still stands up, man.
Very well, especially the first film.
Yeah, for sure. First 10, 15 minutes of that, though.
man.
That whole club scene,
Yeah, the
him
club
walking
scene.
in, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
To start the movie off like that.
And it's funny because like that scene and I was watching somebody talk about it and they were like, that movie and The Matrix
Change movies.
had the fucking 2000s on a chokehold. Everything you saw after that had slow-mo bullet time shots, black trench coats, and shades on their characters. Everybody was doing that shit.
School shooters.
and
I was just about to say that.
and techno ever, bro. I have not heard so much techno ever in my life.
House music.
There was so much house music in everything, man. Everything had house music somewhere. Boom, 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 boom.
These guys are having serious conversations and guns everywhere in the club. The music's still going.
Fucking popping Molly while Molly ecstasy back then.
Yeah,
Fucking
Exos, blue dolphins and green.
all kinds of crazy shit, man. Motherfuckers getting killed.
Legends of the Hidden Temples.
This nigga said Legends of the Hidden Temple. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Go back.
All the Lucky Charm marshmallows.
Yeah. I ain't never fucked with them personally.
Nah, me neither.
I knew a couple people in high school that did this shit.
I like orange juice, but I don't need no pills to drink no orange juice.
I can use a little alcohol in my orange juice though. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
You know, a screwdriver to start your day. You know, little orange juice and vodka. You know, No wrong with
stick
that.
to the herbal essence myself.
I do both, man. Not
So the
always,
rumor is-
not always smart.
So the rumor is Beyonder Kang is gonna be the one setting up Secret Wars.
Beyonder.
Beyonder Kang. That for me, that begs the question: is Beyonder a physical being, or is he a celestial entity? These are two different things.
Well, I believe there's more than one Beyonder, right?
There can be.
So that might be interesting. That might be
I
interesting.
thought Stan Lee was the Beyonder.
I believe that was something that was in Marvel canon at one time.
But that's why I believe Doctor Doom would come in, because Doctor Doom in the comics, he does get Beyonder's powers.
We're definitely going to see him. Fantastic Four, I think, is definitely going to introduce
Oh, yeah,
Dr. Doom.
absolutely.
If he's not the villain of the movie, he's going to be introduced in some form during the
Yeah,
film.
they're gonna hint to him. They've already been hinting toward.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen part
We
2.
can't have Fantastic Four without Doctor.
He ain't seen Black Panther Part 2 yet, bro.
I have not.
He ain't seen Black Panther Part 2 yet, so he ain't seen the
I don't
ticker.
blame you, man. He ain't even.
He ain't seen the ticker at the bottom of the screen.
Hey, to be honest, I was underwhelmed by both of them.
I wanted to see it because I was hearing good stories about the acting being like fucking top notch in that film.
It was, but if you went in expecting to see Black Panther, I mean, don't. Go in expecting to
I
see
didn't. Once I
Black
saw
Panther.
that there was going to be a lot of grieving in the film, and there was going to be a lot of shit with Shuri. I'm like, well, Shuri isn't a fighter. And
3 times.
Shuri isn't a fighter in any kind of way in the previous film, so I doubt they're going to expand on that. Like, this is like not years after he died. It's very not that much longer after he died.
Which that begs a whole nother question.
So it's like
You got to see the movie to understand what Mike know what I'm talking about.
I
when
did
say
want to
that.
see the stuff with Namor, how they were going to handle him. I thought that was great. That's a Silver Age hero right there. So
All right, so
again,
pretty much,
super obscure character.
Black Panther 2 is like a PG-13 version of Blood In, Blood Out.
Damn. Also, a movie I haven't seen and have just heard about. I never watched it.
You can watch that on YouTube for free. I did.
I'm sure I can. I can watch a lot of stuff on YouTube.
I heard about it. I said, yeah, let's check it out.
I can watch stuff that shouldn't be on YouTube for free on YouTube. Stuff that clearly breaks TOS.
Why are you snitching on YouTube, though?
I'm snitching on people that got the stuff uploaded.
I like YouTube.
That's been up there for years. Anyway.
I like old YouTube.
Bro, me too.
I like anything without commercials.
Shit. Everybody switched to the internet, but now they got those.
But without commercials, we wouldn't be able to have sponsors that pay. So
That's why you start a Patreon and sell merch, bro. Do super chats. You can do that on YouTube.
Or you sell drugs to the
when you get enough subscribers, yeah,
Dude, you don't sell drugs to the community, Mike. That's terrible. Who would do such a thing?
I sell drugs to the community, Black Dynamite.
But Black Dynamite. I sell drugs to the community. That was a great scene, bro.
I'm gonna shake up the trees from the roots and rake up the fruits.
My
Love
mama
Michael
said
Jai
my
White.
daddy's name was Black Dynamite.
What's up, little
My
girl?
mama said my daddy's name was Black Dynamite.
That shit was wild, bro.
Oh, what's up, little girl? Not a man named Black Dynamite.
Again, we watch a lot of movies. We might be dating ourselves a little bit, but oh well.
It's alright.
It's funny stuff.
Yeah,
But
those are some classics.
I wonder when Michael Jai White gonna get in the MCU.
Man, you know who he
When they
can
cross
start with,
over,
man?
hey, when they
Blue
cross,
Marvel.
when they cross over, respond. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is about to be Spawn, man.
Bro, man. I
He
hope
been
that
about to be
happens.
Spawn.
I hope
He
that
been about to be
happens.
Spawn for like 10 years, bro.
Yeah,
This is true.
that's how long they've been working on this movie, man.
I really hope that does happen. I want to see that.
They're getting that Avatar thing. It's like 20 years to make one movie.
Right? By the time we get the sequel, we're gonna be about what, 55? It sounds about right, you know. I mean, only 2 years may have passed in the movie.
Avatar 3 is finally coming out. None of the actors in the original film are still fucking alive.
No, that's like Stranger Things, man. Them kids now is like 42. They started off with like 16. Kids are like 52.
That show has been a thing for fucking forever, bro. Jesus.
Yeah. Like, they going in on that shit.
I'm like, how do you still do this without like trying to? You have to age them up, right? Because all of them are far older than they should be.
they be using TikTok filters on their faces in the movies and shit. To make them look younger.
That's why I think like the MCU set up a perfect mechanism to have continual resets.
Yeah.
Just like He Who Remains said. The multiversal war. At this point, you can have a continual multiversal war. So you could always have a new generation of a new Iron Man for the new generation.
Absolutely.
You could always have that.
But really, they've done that shit with everything. They didn't even do that shit with DC shit.
You know what they don't do that with?
What?
Anime and manga.
Yeah.
Clear endings, nigga. Except Dragon Ball. That should just last forever.
No. Dragon Ball ended in like what, 90?
You're right, it did.
Okay, so Dragon Ball, there's no other Dragon Ball. It has a clear ending.
It does. Super is before that. You're correct.
What?
Dragon Ball Super
It's
takes
not before.
before the end of Dragon Ball. Yes.
What?
The very end of Dragon Ball? The last episode of Dragon Ball Z, right?
Dragon Ball.
Yes. Hey man, you got a little nervous.
Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, the very last episode.
Yeah, I'm talking about Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball has a clear ending.
Yes. Goku beats Piccolo.
Boom.
Gets married.
Clear ending.
Done.
What are you talking about? It doesn't have a clear ending.
No, I was talking about like Super. I was making a joke about Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball Super?
Just going on and on
Well,
and on and on.
it only had two seasons? 3 seasons?
Let's see, we got...
Or 3 arcs, I should say?
So they redo the Beerus arc.
I don't count
redo
that.
the Resurrection F
I don't
arc.
count that either.
Then they go into the Multiversal Tournament arc, which is Champa and Beerus. Then they go into the... I forgot what the tournament's called, but it's when all the Universal Tournament arc. In the manga, they're doing the Moral arc now. No, that's done. They just finished that, and now they're starting the Superhero arc, which is going to lead to the Dragon Ball Superhero movie. Which actually, I think that's done because it's only like a few chapters. It's just stuff with Goten and Trunks, with them being older and stuff.
Right.
That leads into the new film.
So the new film is going to be canon.
It is. I don't know if it's how they're going to tie it into the show. And then also, right now, with Superhero, does Superhero take place after the end of Z?
Real quick.
Or before?
We can continue this conversation in the
We were talking about
in the
the
extended
MCU,
podcast. Yeah. But got like 2 minutes left, so we're gonna take the outros on this one. But again, it's your boy Dez, and overall, I feel like Dr. Doom. What you think, Mike? Overall,
About what?
where the MCU's going? The next 10 years.
Next 10 years, man, they better straighten up. I know that much. They need to do. They need to get their shit together.
Oh, an antagonistic face boy.
They're acting like DC with their movies and shit.
Damn.
And now DC about to swap it up and be the Marvel and
I
shit.
thought Batman vs. Superman was dope, though.
No!
Stop.
Oh, man, that's out of line. Warsaw!
That part was lame, but the rest of the movie was alright,
Man, what you feel about the next 10 years for the MCU, man?
I agree with you, man. It's gonna be Doom, and like I said earlier, with all the mystical stuff, Doom is not just a scientist. He's also a fucking master magician. So you got everything: technology, fucking otherworldly knowledge, all that stuff wrapped into one villain. I don't think Kang's gonna be the final big bad of Phase 4. We're seeing him way too much too early. I think, like what you said, it's gonna be something with Doom, and he's gonna somehow fuck Kang over.
Mm-hmm.
And Doom's gonna be our big bad.
Yeah.
What about Galactus, though?
He's coming. Again, we can do that for the extended.
I think we're gonna get that teased.
Hold on.
Through
It's like,
Eternals.
All right, again, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, all that. It's your boy Dez. Y'all be good. We out.